Hi there, I'm Connie Baker from the Allegheny Highlands Arts and Crafts Center, and we're again trying to show you a project that you can do at home while you're shut in or practicing social distancing. We're trying to use recyclable things like takeout bags, toilet paper and paper towel rolls, if you can find toilet paper. And I just have some cardboard here, and some water, and some push pins, and a glue gun. And so I've also got a piece of cardboard so that we can put these pieces on to dry, and I'll show you about that in a few minutes. So I think that's all we need to get started. So the first thing you want to do is you want to pretty much decide how big your design is going to be. So I kind of just made just an indication of where and how big I want my trunk of this tree to be. I also cut a piece of cardboard so that once I'm finished, I can hot glue the trunk to it to keep it in one piece. Okay, so I've made an indication of how big I want it to be. And then we're going to start taking the bags, the takeout bags, and just tear it in little pieces about 4 inches wide. You'll make them different sizes so that your trunk will have gnarly wood at all different sizes. So I'll just start with this piece here. And you just want to put it in water, soak it pretty good, and then squeeze the excess water out. And you can't leave it in there because the paper will disintegrate. So you just want to get it wet and then pull it out. And I put the colors on the inside so you can't see that. And I just kind of fold it over until I can get it pretty small. And then I just roll it and get it to roll. Rolled it home. There we go. So you just kind of roll it tight. That. And then to make it more gnarly and trunk-like, I just started twisting it like that. Okay, now after I got it twisted, I get my cardboard and I just laid it down about the space that I wanted for the trunk. Now, if you let it dry like that, it takes 24 hours for these pieces to dry. So if you just don't use any push pins, they'll start sticking up and not laying flat. So I used push pins. Now, if you wanted them to do that and you did a sculpture, that would be pretty cool. But mine's gonna be a little bit, it's gonna be flat. So I'm gonna go ahead and put push pins in it. So we'll do one more piece so you can see what I'm doing. All right, I'm gonna tear this up, and again, just soak it. Squeeze out the excess water. And just fold it over and make it smaller and smaller and smaller. I guess it depends on the surface how well it rolls, but so just start rolling it. So once you get it as small as you can. And this will help get extra water out too if you start kind of winding it or twisting it. Okay, so this one didn't wind very good. So after you get them all twisted and push pinned into the cardboard to dry, it'll take 24 hours for that to dry. Now the petals, you're just gonna you're gonna flatten out a roll, paper towel or toilet paper roll, and you wanna cut about 1/8 of an inch petals. So when you put them on the tree, you'll put like 3 on each end and in other places. And you can fill out as many as you want. Okay, so all of my tree and trunk and branches are dried. So when I put down the outline, I kind of shaped 2 of them so that it would help me to form the trunk. So when I pinned it down, and as you can see, if you don't pin them down, they kind of dry all different ways. So you kind of have to pin them down. Unless you want to do a sculpture, which I like that too. So this is how I'll start. I'll hot glue this down first. I'm ready to start placing, and I'm gonna go ahead and hot glue the outside of my trunk to my cardboard. Oops, didn't mean to do that. All right, now this one. Okay, so now I'm just going to start placing the rest of them. How I want them. So I'm adding a swing. You can embellish it however you want. I think we're ready to start putting some leaves on there. So here again, I'm gonna just start adding the leaves to the ends. Hopefully I'll be able to pull this off of the cardboard. So it's easier to hot glue 3 leaves together, 2 petals together instead of 1 at a time, and then attach the whole thing. So I'm gonna do that right now. Just wanted to give you a step that was faster. Okay, so now I'm gonna glue that to this right here. And we're just about done. And you want to just keep picking it up to make sure you're not stuck to the cardboard. This is another idea. I thought we would spray paint it so it would look sort of like a metallic wall sculpture. So we're going to do that, and maybe that's an option you'll like to use too.